I have just recently received in the mail something I forgot was coming completely. These are the cards that I ordered back from StarStock. Back when StarStock kind of first started its closing down process, I basically tried to offload a lot of the stuff I had no desire to have and then replace it with other cards that I wanted, that, people were selling at lower prices, because for a period of time there on StarStock you could get some really good deals as people were basically just trying to get off the platform. So I was trying to sell some of the stuff I didn't want and consolidate that, and then buy things that I did want for good prices and send them back to me. And that is mostly what's in here. I don't really remember what's in here, because I think I asked for them to ship this back. I can't even remember now, but it's been like maybe a year or something like that. So this should be a lot of fun. This is all like, oh yeah, I remember I bought that card. And let's check it out. So a lot of what I was doing is selling cards that were, like $2 cards, and then gradually getting some cards like this, let's see, or just some good deals. So like this right here, this PSA, and I can't remember now. I think I bought it for like 12 bucks, something like this. Trey Young rookie, a couple of those. Some of the, I can't even remember how much I paid for some of this stuff. I'm surprised I would buy it, but I think this was like $2 or $3. I remember this one. This is one I really wanted. I paid a little bit more for this one. That's cool. And this was super cheap too. Can't remember the price. So there was some of these lower end autos I got at a point when I was going to be sending them off to China. If you've been following this channel for a while, I've kind of been stopping sending stuff to China just because it's gotten a little bit crazy at customs, and just really hard to send things to China nowadays. So I've kind of stopped doing that. So some of these lower end autos and stuff, I'm probably just going to sell them on eBay now, I think. All right, so that was that. Now we got the big one here. This is all raw. Let's see what we got. So I do remember at the time, a lot of the stuff I was ordering was to send to China, and I'm not going to anymore. So I'll probably see a lot of stuff that I don't really know what I'm going to do with anymore. A lot of things change in the span of time it took them to send me these cards. That's a cool one. This one I bought back. I remember very specifically buying this card in the first batch. Like I put in like $10 and you got 10 free dollars or something like that back when I first signed up for a StarStock account. And I remember buying this one back then with some of my very first money. It was like, I don't know, 75 cents or something, really cheap. But I do remember that specifically. Joe Perez. I can't even remember what was going through my mind as I bought some of these cards. It's just been so long. It's like traveling back in time, looking through what I wanted to buy, over like from the time I started my StarStock account. Some of these might have been cards that I was buying early on and that just never did sell. They're not stuff I sent in, because back, a while back, I got my cards back that I had sent in and wanted back. They offered like a free shipping kind of thing. So I got all those back. So these are ones I actually bought on the platform itself with the profits of the cards I sold, of other cards I sold. And it's been over, several year period of time. So who knows what was going on in my mind. I think all these low-end autos of players that I don't know, these were originally going to all go off to China. Didn't envision the customs issue getting quite as bad as it has since then. So that's off the table now. You can see all these Joe Cheese. Those were definitely going to go to China, and those aren't anymore. So I don't know what I'll do with those. Put them in a dollar box or something, probably. Some more lower end autos. It's not bad. I mean, it basically ended up meaning that I was trading in some, low end cards. Because mostly what I was sending to StarStock was low end stuff. Anything that was a little better, for the most part, I was sending to ComC. Even when I was using StarStock more, it was kind of like my leftovers that I thought were too low end to go to ComC, basically. Would end up going to StarStock. So I kind of ended up selling a lot of that stuff for really cheap. And then this was kind of the replacement. So it's kind of like trading some low-end stuff for some other low-end stuff. Hey, there's a Luka Doncic rookie. That's a cool looking one. Falling out of the package there. Shea rookie, nice. A lot of Zochis, a lot of low-end basketball autos. Oh, I don't even know why I got that one. This guy's cards have gone down a lot, that's for sure. I was buying him up at one point. I was only buying stuff when I found good deals, so it wasn't like a huge deal, but still. JJ Redick for the PC, I think. Just like his podcast. Bunch of low-end autos. You can see so many Bowman first autos. There was a period of time in China where those were like just doing so well. I don't know why it was exactly. It passed that point. It passed that point already. From the time I placed this order to the time I received it. That whatever happened that made Bowman first autos, even low-end Bowman first autos, super popular in China, that moment passed. I don't know what caused it. I don't know why it happened. I don't know. Maybe there was people making repacks or something, and they just wanted, multiple sports, and Bowman first autos were suddenly going for a lot because there were several repackers. I kind of have a feeling it might have been something like that. I don't really know. All right, anyway, that is everything. So those are the cards that I got back. So now I have 8 cents left in my StarStock account and 2 cards that I didn't want to spend the money to send back because they're just like base cards from Bowman Draft of cards I didn't want. So I literally have 2 cards that are on sale for 10 cents a piece on my StarStock platform, as well as 8 cents left on there. So if those ever sell, maybe someday I'll buy a 25-cent card. But that's basically, I think I'm finished with StarStock otherwise. But that was that. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.